Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How are we all doing tonight?
You talking entertain? I need to take a drink.
Okay, I will talk and entertain. Look, it's Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe in their multiverse role-playing game. It is a one-shot adventure. Super excited for this. Look at it. It's so much fun.
For the Marvel role-playing game.
Yes, multiverse role-playing game. That's what I said. The Marvel multiverse role-playing game one-shot adventure. Deadpool kills the Marvel. Deadpool role plays the Marvel Universe. And he's sock puppeting.
I probably couldn't have found a video anyways, but not having the right name definitely didn't help.
Yes. Deadpool role plays the Marvel Universe. Anyway. Just wanted to share that with you. Super excited about that. Should be our copy.
It's square bound even.
It should be our copy. It's not, it should be. So we have new cover art for Absolute Power
Number one.
Number 1.
This is a somewhat limited participation variant. They made an offer to stores that if for buying a certain amount of X, you could get Y, and along with that came Z. This is Z. Due to a miscommunication, we didn't get them when they originally released, but we do have them now. So anyway, not available at all stores.
Jorge Corona has done the second print of number 2 of the 5-issue miniseries Ain't No Grave. And Jorge Corona has also done the black and white third print of number 1.
Verona or Corona?
Corona.
Okay. You said Verona the second time.
Sorry, Corona.
Not the name of a beer.
Spelled the same way, though. Annihilation 2099 is on issue number 3.
This apparently has the first appearance of the 2099 Red Hulk.
And there's the...
Speak of the Devil.
The 2099 frame variant cover.
I'm a sucker for those just because I was around for the old ones. Of course, the old ones were foil. Red Hulk makes an appearance, not this Red Hulk, but the actual Red Hulk makes an appearance in the Captain America trailer.
Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't. That's number 5 of the 6-issue series.
Apparently, the Red Hulk is going to make his MCU debut in the upcoming Captain America movie.
Ooh. Batman Superman World's Finest is on issue number 29.
I love this cover. It is so weird.
You like abstract.
I do. And this is
abstract.
definitely that.
Bjorn Barons.
Man, I started to say the man with the limited palette, but he actually has reds and blues. Well, not reds, I guess, but blues and colors. A bit more colorful than his usual work.
David LaFuente and Matt Herms variant cover.
I think that's fun too. I like the half a Joker face.
Hey, look! The biker mice from Mars are back.
You had to read that one.
Mars, mice, motorcycles. The next epic chapter of the Nacelleverse starts now with an all-new, all-adrenaline adventure for the freewheeling, butt-kicking animation icons who ride the Red Planet's hottest roads. Rocketing out of the pages of Nacelleverse number 0, the 90s cartoon sensation is back in a brand new comic book series from Red Hot writer Melissa Flores and Eisner Award-nominated artist Francis Portela. Best friends Throttle, Moto, and Vinny were just 3 anthropomorphic bicycle-riding mice who called Mars home and were always bad to the bone. But when the ruthless Plutonians stage a mass invasion to strip their planet of its precious resources, their anti-authoritarian streak is going to turn into a full-blown insurgency. Only the biker mice from Mars can prevent the mass destruction of Earth's neighbor, and the freedom of our entire solar system may just hang in the balance. Leading into the upcoming animated series, the summer's most anticipated return revs up the action as a never-before-told chapter of Biker Mice history stands revealed. Mars War starts now.
Yeah. So, anyway. If you've been waiting for it, it's here.
Somebody's not too excited about Biker Mice from Mars. Lineal Francis Yu has done the second printing of Blood Hunt number 2.
Nothing against anyone who is, but if you've noticed the rush of people to pick up any of the Nacelverse stuff, I don't think I'm the only one.
We do still have the Nacelverse number 0, by the way.
We do.
So you can get
launches all these
up on all of the Nacelverse stuff. Blood Hunters is on number 4. Amazing Spider-Man, issue 3 of 3. These are all Blood Hunt, in case you missed me saying that. Jun Yun, I don't know.
Sure.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Variant cover. Why is he having to remove the mask to bite him? Is his suit indestructible?
Well, I mean, why can't he just bite through the suit? He doesn't like the taste of polyester.
Ah, okay. Dracula is on issue 3 of 3. And we have a Mateus Mahanini variant cover. The X-Men books have all been one-shots instead of being a mini-series. So this is the 4th one? 3rd one?
No, it's at least the 4th.
I think it's the 4th one. It's Laura Kinney, the Wolverine. And we have a Peach Momoko variant. And we have our first Stormbreaker of today, which is Federico Vincentini's Schnick. It's a Deadpool cosplay contest.
I think that's a fun cover.
All right, and that finishes up the Blood Hunt.
I know her name is Laura Kinney, but it seems odd to call her that. Call her X-23. That means more to people than Laura Kinney does.
Or they could have called her All New Wolverine again.
Yeah, which I thought was horrible, but yes, that would have been better.
Briar. Issue number 7.
They had just done the Wolverine. Oh no, the Wolverine one's a series, isn't it?
Mm. Yes, what Wolverine Blood Hunt is a series.
It's a series.
One of the 3-issue miniseries. And this is still Briar number 7. Full art covers. Just to bother Derek. That's why we order them. It's just to make Derek crazy. Catwoman, Pretty Gritty Kitty, Committee in Tricky Gotham City. Try to say that 5 times fast.
Not that one.
Can you say it fast?
I'm not even going to try.
No? Why not?
Because I can't really even see it. What's the first word?
Pretty Gritty Kitty.
Pretty Gritty. Nope, see? Pretty Gritty Kitty Committee in... I can't read it.
Tricky Gotham City.
Pretty Gritty Kitty Committee in Tricky Gotham City. See, yes, I could.
You can't even say it once fast.
No.
Or 1-5.
It's a nice close-up. I love these Rachita Lynn covers. The one that's on the screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Nakayama, knocking it out of the park. But
yeah, Nakayama's nice too.
I really wish I was buying books just for covers. Huh?
What?
Shelf? Somebody died? Can I get a memo? Okay.
Hey, our first facsimile is DC's Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Foil cover.
Foil of number something or other.
4.
4. You know, flashed up there in the front like you do with the foil.
Sorry.
And that brings us... Oh, we didn't read Blood Hunt Laura Kinney. The bloodiest rescue mission yet. The vampires will stop at nothing in their bid for supremacy, including capturing mutants for hellacious experiments to boost their own power. But not on Laura Kinney's watch. The Wolverine slices a swath through the vamps, but when she encounters the truth behind their machinations, will an unlikely ally prove to be more than she bargained for? Yeah, sorry, I forgot to read the... Yeah, sorry.
I'm not sure how that...
I'm not sure what happened to Archie.
How would an ally be more than you bargained for?
I don't know. But you're going to have to come back to that because I'm pretty sure that's under Truth or Dare for some reason.
Probably under T because, that's how we roll.
But hopefully you have one for this one. Yes, you do. Daredevil Woman Without Fear, number 1 of a 4-issue series from Marvel Comics.
Spinning out of Daredevil number 11. Why is that an exclamation mark unto itself? Anyways, after the stunning events of Daredevil number 11, which I don't know if you heard, but it's spinning out of, Daredevil's allies are left more vulnerable than ever before. If they're able to survive, it will fall to Elektra and Matt Murdock to not only save their city as Daredevil, Their city is Daredevil? No. I'm not sure that we got things in the right order here.
Elektra and Matt Murdock should not only save their city as Daredevil, should say as Daredevils, but anyway.
Shouldn't it say Elektra and Matt Murdock as Daredevil to save their city? Anyway. But also protect the people they love the most, as they're targeted by some of the most dangerous, violent elements of the Marvel Universe has to offer. What I'm going to say is, if you want these things without my commentary, look them up yourself. They're on Comic Hub.
We should edit them.
I'm not. Nope. This is what they give us.
If they're able to, wait, go back.
That's why. No, I got to go back here first. That's why we called for Biker Mars things. We called her Red Hot writer Melissa Flores. I have no idea who she is. But they say she's red hot, so she's red hot.
Well, no, that at least is their opinion. They can allow entitled to their opinion. But that is poor grammar, because it should say spinning out of the stunning events of Daredevil number 11 instead of spinning out of Daredevil number 11 after the stunning events of Daredevil number 11.
Yes. So no, I go right with what the publisher gives us.
Spinning out of Daredevil number 11 is not even a sentence. Hey, look, it's time for another new number 1, and this one's from DC Comics. Dark Knights of Steel all winter. It's steel, not steer.
No.
Dark Knights of Steel. It's a 6-issue miniseries.
The snow falls thick, blood runs black, and color itself is only a distant memory. Is it black and white? This cover is hot. The legendary assassin Deathstroke stalks a frozen wasteland, killing for coin among a nation of ever-warring jarls. But when our murderer for hire finds himself cast in the role of reluctant guardian, will he fight to end the icy curse destroying his land, or be consumed by the sins of his own dark past? The red-hot Dark Knights of Steel epic expands into bone-chilling new territories with new surprises in store. And we also have...
Super, super hot. Homar Boyle.
We also have a video for that. So it's a bit misleading. Not a video specifically for Dark Knights, but for all of the new Elseworlds books.
Again, I wish that we could do these foil covers justice in these videos, because this is a smoking hot cover. And why it doesn't have our number on it, I do not know, because that should be our book. Because we all know how Derek is about foil covers. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, number 308. And the Andy Kubert cover is also the B cover in black and white.
What do you...
I hope I went to somebody. G.I. Joe War Journal. G.I. Joe. I had G.I. Joe on the brain. It is Green Lantern War Journal, not G.I. Joe.
Definitely not G.I. Joe.
Yeah, not even close. But there's a variant cover by Chuma Hill. And that takes us to Van Helsing Hexed. Why that is way up here under H.
You have any idea why that's there? Shouldn't both of these be for the boy?
Yes. Oh God, does that mean all the books are wrong?
Oh my God. Glad you said that on camera. Hellblazer, Dead in America, number 4, I think. 5?
7.
7. Wow. Time flies when you're having stuff.
Emotional trauma. It's gonna be fun to us. Okay, Hellverine number 1, second printing. High on Life is back with issue number 2 from Titan Comics. We have a Dennis Medry. Incredible Hulk, Nick Klein, is on issue number 14. We have a Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe and a Gabrielle Dell'Otto variant cover. Also, Javier Guerin playing off that Deadpool Wolverine movie hype.
And this apparently also, let me see the cover to make sure before I say it.
It says part of the weapon.
Yep, this is part 1 of, there we go, Weapon Extraction, Deadpool Wolverine crossover story that runs as a backup story through several, I think about 7 or 8 different titles. So again, that starts here if you're a Wolverine or Deadpool fan. The guy who's upset because all his books keep ending, he needs to get that.
I thought you put him down for it.
I don't know. I didn't know which all the crossovers were, so I kind of have to do it as it comes out.
Okay.
There is no funny to the Hulk. Well, I mean, yes. Well, okay. I guess maybe there is funny. If you notice, the Hulk is thoroughly stabbed and stabbed and stabbed and stabbed with things. In Daredevil and Deadpool's attempt to kill him. So anyway,
it's going to take a lot of stabbing.
It is indeed. Indeed. Do you need me to switch?
It's I Heart Skull Crusher, and it is number 5. I can't remember if it's 5 of 5 or 5 of 6, and it doesn't say. I haven't read it yet, although I have been loving this story. And there's your unlockable variant. That Skull Crusher is your trading card variant for this issue.
I enjoyed the first issue. I haven't had a chance to read any of the rest.
You need to read it. How come I read the books that you tell me I should read, but you never read the books I tell you should read? Why is that?
Because I don't work in a comic store all day where I can read
Into the Unbeing. Right.
How many books do you read?
Into the Unbeing.
How many books do you read when you're not here? Where do you read most of your books?
Sitting on the couch?
You do not.
I do. Invincible Iron Man is on number 20. We have a David Watcher, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe.
That's kind of fun. You know, what do you do after you've taken Iron Man out in the middle of nowhere? You just wait for the bus.
And then we have Juan Figuera. The Last Wardens.
Is that a new Iron Man
number
costume?
1 of 6 from Mad Cave Studios.
I'm not familiar with an Iron Man costume that's got black in it.
With an alcoholic father and a hole in her wallet, Danielle Pryor's life in the rustic town of Bleakwood goes from bad to worse when her long-lost brother Bruce returns from the Vietnam War. While Bruce is being plagued by a mysterious and monstrous mutation, he's also being hunted by an incompetent team of paranormal misfits, which leads to Bleakwood quickly becoming ground zero of a supernatural battle that forces Danielle to choose between everything she holds dear and the fate of the world as a whole.
Okay, then. So guess what? There's a video for this. There's a trailer for this.
There is?
There is. It doesn't premiere on YouTube until tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. So I couldn't get it yet. I don't think they understand how a trailer is supposed to work.
YouTube tomorrow at 8 a.m. to get your video from promoting Last Wardens.
From Mad Cave Studios.
That's
maybe we'll get it and show it next week.
Sale tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't.
We're going to preview it tomorrow as well. I'm not sure.
I don't know if they don't watch TV, but movie trailers come out years before the movie comes out.
Well, a year at least.
Nowadays. Have you read this yet?
I have not. This is one that you've told me I need to read. I haven't read
discuss.
yet. You have to discuss?
We have to discuss.
Okay. I will work
I'm
on
still
reading
recommending it. I was hoping for more than I got, but I'm still recommending it, hoping that I get what I wanted. So that's what we need to discuss. And the description in the very beginning, what about two little kids or whatever, is so stupid. They're little kids in like the first 3 pages of the book, and then they grow up into over 18.
Is that them?
Yes.
Oh, I did read it. I did read it. I did read number 1. I haven't read number 2, but I did read it.
Okay. He barely scrapes by on his test. Actually, he kind of didn't scrape by on his test. And she keeps turning into something else. Like I said, I'm still recommending it. It needs to give me more than what it gave me in the first issue.
Luchaverse.
Here's another one where I don't know. And I don't understand
It's
the
from
naming.
Massive Comics.
I don't understand the naming concept here. Okay, the title of this book is Luchaverse #1 Catalyst, which would be fine if, like, the next issue were Luchaverse #2 Blowjob Girl. But it's not. And I said that quickly enough. I say it again because I couldn't think of anything else. It's not. It's Luchaverse #2 Catalyst. Luchaverse #3 Catalyst. Why is it not Luchaverse Catalyst #1, 2, and 3? Doesn't that make more sense?
Well, this just says Luchaverse Catalyst.
So anyway, well, because it says #1 over there. Anyway, it all starts here with the 3-part launch of the new epic shared Luchaverse. Was there an old
Yes.
shared
Luchaverse has been out before.
You say so. The world's most famous luchadores battle in the ring by day and serve humanity as monster hunters and world protectors by night. In this series, Masked Republic Comics and Massive Publishing bring back the glory and tradition of real-life lucha libre stars in comic books, setting the stage for a new era filled with epic cross-genre action in a shared universe. The first installment of the Luchaverse series is an action-packed double feature that is a perfect entry point for both long-time fans of luchadores and new readers looking for genre-bending adventure and universe-altering mystery. And I will say this is the only reason I'm even remotely interested in this book. First, Rey Mysterio, the world's most recognizable luchador, discovers his legacy outside of the ring as the next in line to take on a great evil prophesy to return and plunge the world into darkness. Next, as
heir to his own.
As heir to his own legacy as lead luchador monster hunter, Tenebris Jr. takes on legions of the damned and all manner of creatures that go bump in the night while trying to prevent ancient forces of the monster realm from conquering the universe. You know, I should have looked up this.
See, they should have called the book Mysterio and Tenebris.
Yeah, that would have been nice. I gotta look up this Tenebris, see if he's a real guy. Rey Mysterio, obviously, real wrestler from the WWE. Broke out of just the luchador, that thing, circle, and became fairly famous for the WWE. So I'm kind of curious how they handle that. And I wonder if he and or the WWE are backing this in any way. But I love, this is an homage cover to Superman versus Stings Like
Ali.
a Bee. Thank you, Muhammad Ali.
It says it on there.
I can't read those.
I can't
I
help.
keep telling you, you keep making these things that nobody can read.
The Mammoth.
I really wanted to read #1 of this, and I have not yet.
Well, now #2 is out, so.
So now I need to read both.
Man's Best.
You finished the video. I'll go read them.
Number 5 of 5.
I read the first one.
It's over.
It was good.
Maybe.
Oh, you read this?
I did. This is a Mr. Oz variant cover.
It's a very weird cover.
It is. This is Dan Mora. And then Jesse Lonergan's Unlockable is the A cover in a different color scheme.
I like at least they're changing it up some way.
All bloody. MI 666.
Sadly, no video.
Bliss on Tap.
That's the name of the publisher. I don't think this.
It's 1937. The Nazi threat looms. The world is on the brink of war. Winston Churchill is tasked with creating a covert British intelligence agency. The infamous Satanist Aleister Crowley, branded the wickedest man alive, and his gang of agent provocateurs, including descendants of Houdini and Van Helsing, are persuaded by Churchill to help infiltrate the shadowy depths of the Nazi occultist secret societies, using the dark arts and the supernatural to fight evil on its own terms. Churchill's new agency?
So I can't speak to how this is. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I had
That's
to.
Aleister Crowley, not Aleister.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you not know who Aleister Crowley is? Okay, so yeah, I was wondering about that, but I like the use of
when I say things wrong.
I like the use of real life people. Well, I don't know if Van Helsing's real life, but anyway,
He was. Don't know that he was truly a vampire hunter, but he was a mugshots.
Number 2. Years after number 1 came out. Not really, but it's been a long time.
And then it's time for Namor. Namor is getting its own, he's had one before. His new 8-issue miniseries.
They call him Namor. See, I had a whole Flipper thing going and I lost it because Namor's of the sea and Flipper was from the sea.
Yes.
The last king of Atlantis. War rages beneath the waves, from the lost cities of the secret seas to the fathomless depths where the elder whales reign. 7 kings, old and new, fight to rule the watery realm. But where is Namor, the once mighty submariner? He's sitting behind bars on the surface with no intention of ever setting foot in the seas again. So begins an oversized Atlantean event that will forever reshape the landscape of the undersea world, while at last laying bare the dark history of Atlantis and its fiercest, most infamous defender. An epic that will redefine the King of the Seas in the manner of Jason Aaron's Punisher series. It's got some really cool covers. And I'm curious. I give it that much right now.
Did you see the Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe? It's very funny.
I don't remember it now. Oh, yes.
Nightwing
is
on issue number 116. And we have a Vasco Georgiev and a really sweet Rian Gonzalez, which, again, I know I marked as art. So. Paranoid Gardens.
This book is part of our title for this week's video, where there's a witch, there's a way. This is Gerard Way's return to comics. Gerard Way, creator of the Umbrella Academy, and lead singer from some band there thingy. Co-writes this new series from Dark Horse. Writers Gerard Way and Sean Simon join forces with illustrator Chris Weston, colorist Dave Stewart, and letterer Nate Piekos to present an all-new surreal comic book experience that's ER meets Doctor Who on acid. Lou is a nurse at the most bizarre care center in the universe. The staff are not entirely human, and the case is downright unearthly. Aliens, ghosts, superheroes, and more creatures plague its hallways as both doctors and patients and the hospital itself seem to be somewhat self-aware. You kind of hope that the doctors and patients are self-aware. Lou believes that despite... Again, they write this. Lou believes that despite a recent failure at her job, she's been given some sort of higher calling in this mysterious place and decides to rise to the challenge. Along the way, she must fight her way through corrupt staff members, powerful theme park cults, and her own personal demons and trauma to meet this challenge and discover what secrets the gardens hold.
And it's pulsating, but that is a weird cover. That is totally the hospital on acid concept going right there. Plastic Death and Dolls is on issue number 2.
Did you reuse it back there?
Nope, that's how they did it.
It came that way?
Yep.
Okay.
Powerpuff Girls from Dynamite Comics.
You can read this. Oh, hey, that's not it. You know what? So I noticed it when I was copying and pasting these. And when
I just let you know what it says. Because this is the first sentence. Succession meets John Wick.
With Immortal Vikings. Now that would be a much better take on Powerpuff Girls, in my opinion. When I was copying and pasting this, I noticed that I did that because that line caught my attention. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Powerpuff Girls. Then I realized, no, dum-dum, you didn't copy the description yet. Got to go back and do that.
You didn't do it.
I didn't do that. So we're gonna watch.
We've got lots of covers of Powerpuff Girls. Oh, we have a video?
We have a video.
Okay, let's watch the video while you go find the description.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These are the ingredients chosen to create the perfect comic book, but Dynamite decided to add a couple extra ingredients to the concoction, and that is the creative team of Kelly Thompson and Paulina Ganuso. It is finally here. Powerpuff Girls #1. It is in stores this Wednesday, July 17th, and as you can see behind me, we have the best covers, the best incentives. I mean, besides Paulina's cover, we have Leonardo Romero, Karen Darbo, Nicoletta Balderi. Everyone has a virgin, everyone has a foil cover, then there's the virgin foil covers, and then all the blanks, and check it out, we got all 3 colors. We also got a white one. Kelly and Paulina did a great job on this first issue, and I'm so excited for all the Powerpuff fans to see it out there. So this Wednesday, July 17th, check out the Powerpuff Girls #1 in stores, or check it out on Dynamite.com. It's so exciting. Already my favorite book of the year. Can't wait for you guys to see it.
Yay! Powerpuff Girls. Now, do we have a description? A subscription. Do we have a description?
Yep.
It went away.
No, there we go.
Oh. Superstar creators Kelly Thompson, Birds of Prey, Scarlet, Black Widow, and Paulina Ganuso, Wonder Woman, She-Ra, join forces for a bold, adorable new take on everyone's favorite super trio, sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl, but Professor Ultonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction, Chemical X. Thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born, and ever since Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup have dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil using their ultra superpowers.
So, no Succession, no John Wick. If you're looking forward to that, like I was, sorry.
Nicoletta Balderi,
Although, did you read
1 in 10.
Kill All Immortals
Carbon Darbo, 1 in 10. Foil.
from last week?
No. Karen Darbo, also foil, but this one's full art, and it's the 1 in 15. Paulina Ganuso, foil, full art. No, not full art. Foil, 1 in 20. Lots of foils for you to hold up and flash. Lots of flashy of the
I was going
foils.
to say that the book that description actually is for was really, really good.
Oh, is that what that was?
Mm-hmm. I just warned you read it.
Horror Evil, issue #5. It's going to be a 6-issue series, so there's one more of this to come. I haven't had a chance to read #5 yet, but all right. Quested. This is a super fun series, guys. I love Quested. This is #4. Redcoat is back with issue #4, and the A cover is a wraparound cover. I'll hold it up over here so you can see. Maybe. There we go. Kind of. Turn one over. Look, it's Rocketeer, and the Rocketeer breaks free. This is from IDW. The Rocketeer storms the city by the bay. With Betty about to start work on a new film, Cliff and Peavy join the aspiring starlet on a trip to San Francisco, where they liaise with fellow pilot and friend, and government operative, Debbie Seville. As always, trouble seems to follow Cliff, who gets caught up in a cable car accident. But at least it'll be all smooth sailing after that, right? Not if the Rocketeer's luck stays true to form. The first issue in a 4-issue miniseries written by fan favorite writer Stephen Mooney and drawn by Staz Johnson. Scarlet Witch, issue #2. And Corin Howell did the Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe because, what do you do to a witch? You can make her everything in her mindscape. You make her into a puzzle and you take it apart. And then Jessica Fong, variant cover there. Move the comic. Spawn Misery is on issue number 2.
So after we saw that that Zoom, excuse me, after we had that Zoom meeting with Todd, I was really looking forward to this book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read number 2 and hope that it gets more like what he said it was going to be, because it was really just not all that good. I hate to say that because I was really looking forward to this. You know, I mean, I'm teen angst and talking heads and all that kind of stuff. That's my thing.
Maybe it was a lot of prep. So maybe number 2 will be...
I'm hoping.
Our Marvel facsimile for this week, Amazing Spider-Man, number 258.
As Marvel continues to reprint early appearances of the Black Venom costume. Well, before it was Venom.
The Spectacular Spider-Men.
Spider-Man.
They're back.
Spider-Man.
Marvel's most unique, most spider-ific superheroes of all. The men who webbed the world.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, doing whatever the Spider-Man can. Shush. See, I have to say can instead of can. That's what it was.
Spider-Man, Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman. And did you know Deadpool was a magician? Not a very good one, because he's killing Spider-Woman. Star Wars, issue number 48. Is that what that says? Yes, 48. Hey, look, it's the first of our buy number 1, get number 2 free. It's Superman, part of the Absolute Power Summer event. So if you buy cover A of number 1,
which co-stars Zatanna,
yes, you can get number 2 for free. But there's other covers as well.
I love that Frank Cho cover.
Look at that.
And that one's also very nice.
And look at that.
That one's also very nice.
Oh, wait. And look at that.
That one didn't have Zatanna, but I still like it. That's part of the Jose Luis Garcia
artist spotlight.
Yep.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is on issue number 15. That's the Saturday morning one.
They'll save every one of us.
No, that's a different thing.
Oh.
And then the Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan is on issue number 5.
More than meets the eye.
Sure. We have some more new cover art for Thanos, the Infinity Watch annual in 2024. This is the foil cover that we didn't get last week or the week before last, whatever it was. Look at that. That is sexy.
It is a super fun, shiny Thanos cover. Nobody got it. It was delayed due to distribution and printing errors.
The Immortal Thor annual is out. And we have 3 covers for Immortal Thor, 2, and my girl is on number 3. Does that mean I have to read Thor? Yes, so because she's on the cover.
It says, you said annual, I presume in there somewhere, right? This is part 2, I believe, of the
it's Infinity Watch.
Infinity Watch.
So you've got Thanos and then Thor. Thundercats, issue 6.
I don't know what their
Lucio
tagline is.
Perillo. Thundercats.
Oh, really? Not a very creative tagline.
Jay Lee. I forget
That is Jay Lee.
how it continues from there.
Oh,
Ivan Tao.
that's a really nice cover. However,
Ivan Tao in foil.
is even better.
I'll let you.
And
shimmy,
I still
shimmy
say
that.
it's
And
a
then
shame.
Ben Oliver's headshot.
These Ben Oliver headshots should have been in foil as well. But anyway.
Titans is on issue number 13. Mateus Mahanini's variant cover. And Riley Rossmo and Ivan Pacentia.
That is a wicked looking raven on that previous cover.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got 2 eyes.
She's doing the Trigon thing.
Got 4 eyes.
4 eyes.
2 sets of eyes is what I was thinking. Hey, look. I have an Archie Comics number 1. Truth or dare?
Art Chilling Adventures one shot. When new student Trula Twist comes to Riverdale, her mysterious and quiet nature doesn't mix well with the squeaky clean facade of Riverdale High. Tormented by her past and with a keen interest in behavioral psychology, She sets her sights on dismantling the traditional high school hierarchy from within. How? By a simple game of truth or dare. This horror one-shot is smart, sexy, and for fans of movies like Escape Room, Saw, and Girl Interrupted. And as a huge Archie fan, I am
And that's how I feel
highly
about Archie.
looking forward to it.
Time for some Ultimates. That's right. Ultimate Spider-Man number 4 is on second printing.
It's a fun cover. I like that
Ultimate Spider-Man number 5, second printing.
I like the other one better.
Nope. Nope. What? Why did that one get put as second printing? Oh, that's Ultimate Spider-Man. That's why. Because this is Ultimate X-Men number 5. Confused me. Ultimate X-Men number 5.
Words.
Pepe Larraz. No, it's reading. Reading is fundamental. Megan Hetrick Ultimate Special.
I need to take a day off from work.
Peach
here
Momoko.
so I can read all the Ultimate stuff and get caught up.
It may take that long. Undiscovered Country is on issue number 30. McNiven and D'Amato variant cover there. Usagi Yojimbo, The Crow, part 4 of 5. Hey, look, it's part of the resurgence of the Valiant universe. The Valiants, issue number 3. What If Aliens? Number 5. In the variant cover.
Last issue of the 5-issue miniseries, co-written by Paul Reiser.
What's the furthest place from here?
I
Is
don't know.
on
What
issue
is-
number 19.
do you have an
I don't
answer?
know. I have lost track of this book. I enjoyed like 1 through 6 or 7, but then I lost it. Yeah, we're on 19 now. And then it's time for Where There's a Witch. That's right. Witchblade is back, everybody. I've been a big Witchblade fan. I'm excited about Witchblade coming back.
Video first or
Video first.
okay?
My name is Marguerite Bennett, and I want to welcome you to the brand new Witchblade, which is going to be black magic, heavy metal, pouring blood and pouring rain in the dark labyrinth of New York City.
Hey everyone, Mark Silvestri here, the CEO and owner of Top Cow Productions, and also one of the original founding partners of Image Comics, and co-creator of Witchblade. This reimagining will bring a new mythology to the world of Sarah Pazzini, a mythology brought to you by this incredible creative team of Marguerite Bennett, the writer, Giuseppe Cafaro, the artist, Arif Prianto, the colorist, and fantastic letters by Troy Petrie. This team is going to bring you adventures like you've never seen before.
I am honored and honestly riled up to reinvent a story I've been passionate about for my entire life. I illicitly read the Witchblade comics as a child, and I have known these characters longer than I've known most of my friends. There is no other heroine like Sarah, and her rich, brutal relationship to herself and her powers makes this story so raw, so relevant. In our new series, Sarah is a free agent, a vigilante who's gone undercover as a cop, who's gone undercover pretending to be a dirty cop, who's gone undercover pretending to be a criminal, all in pursuit of her father's killer. And in the midst of her quest to revenge, her life is changed when she is the one chosen by the sentient gauntlet that we know as the Witchblade, when it crash lands on her and transforms her physically and psychologically. Will this invasive relationship cause her to lose more of her identity, or will this finally give her the power to help choose her own path? Why did the Witchblade choose her out of all the women in all the world? Are there other supernatural people like her? What other relics are in play? And how much ass is she going to kick along the way? So please get ready for the black magic, heavy metal, hardcore, pouring blood and pouring rain in New York City.
So discover Witchblade reimagined this July. Join us as we bring all the big fun from the 90s into the modern age and see how exciting comics can be.
Yeah, make it go. Oh, not with that.
There we go. Yes, remember you took my mouse.
I did. I stole a mouse again.
So a reboot, relaunch, restart over.
Therapathidia's back in
Rebirth.
all new origin story. I have lots of books to show, so you.
Oh, okay. I'm like, are you going to continue? A reimagining of the classic storyline, this high-octane supernatural thriller starts at the beginning with familiar characters and new story arcs. New York City police detective Sarah Pizzini's life was forever fractured by her father's murder. Cold, cunning, and hell-bent on revenge, Sarah now stalks a vicious criminal cabal beneath the city, where an ancient power collides and transforms her into something wild, magnificent, and beyond her darkest imaginings. From co-creator Mark Silvestri and writer Marguerite Bennett, with artist Giuseppe Cafaro, comes a bold new era of Witchblade.
Yes.
I never got into Witchblade when it originally came out, so I am definitely looking forward to giving this one a try. This is a double-sized issue, too, so that's a really good start.
It is. Wonder Woman. This is another one of our buy number 1 cover A and get number 2 free, because it is also part of the Absolute Power tie-in. But there are other covers as well. There's Tony Daniel.
That is a nice one.
There's Julian Tedesco.
So keep in mind, if you buy this, the first issue of this or Superman, the Absolute Power tie-ins, not the actual first issue, you'll get the next issue free.
It's true. It's not. It's a number 11. It's not really the first. It's not the first issue, but it's the first Absolute tie-in. We have another book that if you buy number 1 of.
Hang on a second. These are true solid tie-ins. These aren't just like Red Sky tie-ins. That's why DC is pushing them as heavily as they are. It'll be a 3-issue, I believe 3 issues in each book, story arc in Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman that are tie-in heavily. They're by the original creative teams of the books. They continue on this book storyline, but they bring it through the Absolute Power situation. Okay, you can go now.
There's another book that we have this week that is going to be buy number 1 cover A, get number 2 for free. And that is the brand new Phoenix from Marvel Comics.
Okay, sorry.
Once again, we have lots of covers, so I'll let him read and I will show you covers.
Life, fire, power, possibility. Phoenix. She is Jean Grey. She is Phoenix. She saves the world. She brings death. One woman alone in space who not only must do what no one else can, she yearns to. The desperate SOS from Nova brings the Phoenix to the edge of a black hole where hundreds of lives hang in the balance. And whatever Jean does, or fails to do, will bring darkness to the universe and haunt her in ways she can scarcely imagine. That's a nice
and
cover.
Gregland 1 in 25.
So following from the continuing from the fall of the House of X and the demise of Krakoa, there's the foil cover up close.
Smexy Phoenix. And our last comic book of the day, Expo Man of War Invictus, number 3. All right, so we've got some graphic novels this week, some manga. We've got Aria of the Beach Forest, which is a number 1. So that means I get to read to you. Deep within a certain forest lives a young witch named Aria. She spends her days alone, growing herbs and knitting, until one winter morning when she encounters a white wolf collapsed in the snow. The mysterious beast not only talks to her, but also, to her surprise, asks to live with her. Could this be the start of a big change for the small, lonely witch?
Oh no, when a wolf asks to live with you, I'd be kind of worried. I mean, it didn't go very well for
Battle Royale Enforcers.
She just had him over for dinner.
Yeah, that's true. Decades ago, the fascist government of the Republic of Greater East Asia seized control of Japan. In order to terrorize its citizens and crush any possibility of rebellion, the government established Program 68, a savage military program where teenage students were sent to a remote island and forced to kill each other, also known as the Battle Royale. After being banned 20 years ago, Program 68 is back, this time under the direction of a sinister government artificial intelligence. The troubled and misbehaving kids of Diodo's Academy's Class F have been chosen, divided into squads, given weapons, and commanded to fight to the death. Now friendships and loyalties will be tested, and only the strongest will survive.
That sounds interesting. I wonder if there's an anime for it.
Go, 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 Ghost! After an illicit affair at her promising first job fell through, office worker Ushara Akechi has slid down rock bottom. All the world had in store for her now are temporary gigs, a lonely rundown apartment, and plain rice for dinner. What, with a life like that, would death be any worse? What she really needs is an older sister type to talk her back from the edge. Luckily, she's about to meet one from the other side. Alleged guardian spirit and self-proclaimed big sis Masako is here to take Ushiri under a ghostly wing. Together, can they turn a brush with death into the start of a glorious, funny, new partnership? And it's a wraparound cover, y'all. Super fun. Just like Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
Shush, I have to read. It's a number 1.
I have to see.
In this world, people are born without a gender. Then, children's bodies shift toward their desired gender when they reach 12 years old. Until Hinasi's 18th birthday, however, they lived content without a gender. But bubbly girl Ritsu and thoughtful boy Shiori both confessed their feelings on the same day. Romance was never on Hinasi's mind, so how can they respond? Hinasi must explore their identity as they arrive at the cusp of adulthood. Who will they choose, and who will they become?
That's taken on a whole bunch of stuff.
It is. Kayaku is on issue number 2. Miss Savage Fang. The ruthless queen Mylene, a woman chosen by God and born with unrivaled magic power, stood deposed. The rebellion's success was owed to none other than fabled mercenary Envil, the Savage Fang. But an ambush during their hour of victory left little time to celebrate. As he took his last breath, Envil could have died content watching the tyrant queen's lifeless corpse sway from the gallows until he wakes up as her several years in the past. Now the mercenary of legend has a princess's body, more magic than anyone can fathom, and a burning desire to make sure things go differently this time.
Okay.
Mysterious Disappearances, number 2. Secret Base, number 1. Captain Momo's Secret Base. From the artist of the Eisner-nominated Wandering Island and the acclaimed Iman comes a slice-of-life tale from the far future, including 10 pages of beautifully painted color by Kenji Tersatu. Moshi Moshi Momo works from home, like many people, in a den crowded with books and papers shared with a cat that's got its own agenda. Except Momo truly does possess office space because she lives inside a starship and relativity means remote meetings need half an hour just to ask a question. In the year 3019 AD, humanity has gotten even more work casual. Most of the time, Momo doesn't bother to wear her captain's uniform or anything at all on board the cargo vessel Blue Chateau as she struggles against interstellar tedium, company directives, low battery strength, and her ever underfoot cat, Grandpa John. But fear not, equipped with plenty of reading material and a crate of peach liqueur in the long haul past Proxima Centauri, space slacker Captain Momo will at last prove Newton correct. A body at rest will remain at rest.
Okay. And that is shrink wrapped for your protection because it has bits.
She said she doesn't even wear clothes when she's walking around the spaceship.
What would you?
Snowball something or other. Snowball Earth, number 2. Sparks. A world rising from the ashes of destruction. Human society thrives only through their complex alliance with the magical satyr. Philo has always been the worst student in his class at the academy, with magic he can barely control. His lack of ambition is about to catch up with him as graduation day looms. When he's told to train together with the aloof star student Atlas, his magic backfires, sending them both far from home. Meanwhile, outside of the academy, events have been set into motion that will change both of their lives forever. Will these two ever be able to stop arguing long enough to get back to school in time? Can their rivalry turn into something more? Suckers! A new original graphic novel. A sucker and a bloodsucker in a thrilling slice of life comedy. What are you up for? Friendship, bromance, or BL? Do you know how hard it is for a 20-year-old guy to live independently? Rent, food, expensive hobbies. Plus, you have to find time to hang out with friends and not get burnt out at work. Lemony Peters knows, and when some freak shows up in his backyard claiming to be a vampire promising eternal life, Lem agrees without a second thought. Wait a minute. What makes this pompous jerk think he could crash at Lem's house? That wasn't part of the deal. Where will the bizarre proximity of a supernatural being and an almost not-human lead to a deadly rivalry or a friendship for the ages?
Alrighty.
And last but not least, who done it?
I don't know. Who done it? That looks fun.
I don't know. We have to read and find out because it's a supernatural murder mystery. The patriarch of one of the wealthiest families in the country is found dead in the bedroom of his mansion. Every member of the entire family is a suspect, and the chief inspector is determined to find the killer. And on the day of the murder, a maid looking to start a new life begins her first day on the job, but she holds a secret of her own. Dun, dun, dun.
From Dark Horse Comics. You're not going to say anything?
No? What was I supposed to
sorry.
say?
Oh, no. That's it. Come and see her tomorrow. Don't forget to buy the...
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, we never say that. Like, subscribe, follow.
Yes.
Not necessarily in
all
that
those
order.
things.
And you made it crooked again. Why are you trying to do that to me? So much.
Because when I pick up the book, it touches it. But anyway, it's time for us to go. But don't forget, Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe.
Shame it's not 3D. Anyway, that's it. She made me do that.
Oh, mine's not singing anymore.
You broke your hummer already?